Hi guys, today I would like to read out some comments. Someone said you like a little bit turned lately. What shame seeing you're quite pretty. So much confidence, maybe you look prettier if you were in water. Well, I will go to Shopee to find some whitening cream. Okay, now I can see Hydroquinone serum cream. So it said that it will promise me I will have a snow white skin within 14 days. That's good. Oh, I would like to buy one too.
Founders have claimed that their hydroquinone containing skin whitening products are the so-called miracle workers to grant you snow white fair skin and a happily ever after with your Prince Charming. However, some have put these claims to the test, but unfortunately, their skins beg to differ. Join our journalist Emmanuel as she meets up with these unfortunate souls and expose the truth behind adulterated skincare products.
I interviewed Anna, a 27-year-old housewife who had a first-hand experience with the effect of hydroquinone.
It was nice at first. My skin was definitely lighter. But after a few months, I cannot even go under the sun without feeling a stinging sensation in my face. Eventually, my skin started to discolor like it's burning.
Our next witness, Eva, a 29-year-old teacher whose relatives suffered from the effect of hydroquinone cream. The ordeal she went through convinced her to stop using hydroquinone herself.
She was obsessed about being the fairest of them all, so she had been using whitening product for many years. However, 2 years ago, she was diagnosed with skin cancer. The doctor said it was due to prolonged usage of hydroquinone.
After collecting some testimonies against hydroquinone, we consulted a dermatologist to explain us how hydroquinone is produced and why is it so effective in whitening our skin, yet it destroys our skin in the long run.
Hydroquinone, or its other name benzene 1,4-diol, is a controlled drug that is used to treat skin conditions such as hyperpigmentation. This means that you should only be using hydroquinone with the advice of a medical professional. There are many ways to synthesize hydroquinone. One of them is by using aniline as a starting material to produce phenol. First, aniline reacts with nitrosonium ion to form an intermediate N-nitrosoaminium ion. This intermediate then loses a proton to form N-nitrosoamine, which tautomerizes to form diazo hydroxide. Diazo hydroxide subsequently loses water to form diazonium ion. Next, the diazonium group leaves the phenyl group, forming a phenyl cation. This happens when the diazonium ion is reacted with water and cuprous oxide, allowing the cuprous oxide to obtain one hydrogen from water, giving a hydroxide ion to the phenyl cation. This process forms a phenol together with copper 1 hydroxide, and nitrogen gas. In the next step, phenol will be hydroxylated with hydrogen peroxide in the presence of a catalyst and a protic solvent to form hydroquinone. Based on a 2013 paper in Reaction Kinetics Mechanisms in Catalysis, the process begins by the coordination of the protic solvent to the active center of a titanium silicate catalyst. Hydrogen peroxide then comes in to grab a hydrogen from the coordination compound, forming water and hydroxide ion. The hydroxide ion then binds with the coordination compound before grabbing a hydrogen from the protic solvent. This causes the protic solvent to leave the coordination compound. Water also breaks off from the coordination compound to perform a para attack on phenol. The process concludes with the protic solvent and coordination compound obtains one hydrogen each and return to their original form. This finally converts the phenol into hydroquinone. Hydroquinone does its work on your skin by inhibiting the enzyme tyrosinase, which is the catalyst to produce melanin. Melanin is the pigment that gives your skin its dark color. So if there is no catalyst, production of melanin will also be decreased, consequentially whitening the skin. What many people fail to realize is that melanin is actually the good guy that is giving your skin protection from harmful UV rays. Therefore, if you have been using hydroquinone for too much or too long, your skin will get hypersensitive and irritated, especially when you go under the sun. There is also a risk of you developing skin cancer.
Thank you for the explanation. If there is anything to be learned from this, we should be doing our research not only about the products we put in our body, but also those we put on our skin. It is important to refer to reliable sources provided by the Ministry of Health to avoid getting duped by money-grubbing product founders.
Hopefully, this will raise some awareness in some of us. Let us not measure the amount of respect we give to others or ourselves based on our skin color, size, or conventional attractiveness. In the end of the day, being physically and mentally healthy more than conforming the beauty standards. And that is for the Unimas News for today. I'm T. Thank you for the privilege of your time and have a good day.